Good morning, students. Welcome to today's session. I hope every one of you understood what all we have seen so far in the last video under the topic polynomials. And the polynomial is a very important chapter. So in 10th standard also, you are going to continue the same chapter with the same basic things, everything. And I think every one of you completed your classwork and also homework. Right. In today's session, we are going to see a new lesson. So lesson number 4. So the topic of the lesson is nothing but equation in two variables. So equations in two variables, that is our topic. So fourth lesson. So already you have seen linear equation in our lower sections, in our 7th standard and also 8th standard. In both of the classes, you have seen what is a linear equation in one variable. Okay, so you have seen a linear equation with one variable, and you know already what is linear equation, right? And with one variable means x plus 2 equal to 0. Only one variable will be available there. So that is called a linear equation in one variable. But here we are going to see the same linear equation, but instead of one variable, two variables are available here. So that is the general form. That is ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Okay. So general form of a linear equation in two variable is nothing but ax plus by plus c equal to 0. So here a, b and c are real numbers. First, what is real number? So the real number is nothing but it's a combination of rational and irrational. So all the numbers comes under the category of any one of rational and irrational, right? Therefore, any number, that is decimal number, fraction number, or negative rational number, or square root number, whatever it is comes under real numbers. So the coefficients a, b and c are here real numbers, right? The variables are x and y only, right? And here a, b, c are not a variable, they are real numbers, that is constants. Simply you can say constants. And here the variables are x and y only. So here x and y are the variables and a, b, c are constants. Okay, that what type of constant means real numbers, right? And here in our lower section, so you have seen the general form of a linear equation as a x plus b equal to 0, right? So this is a general form of a linear equation with one variable. Here either x or y, any one of the variable only will come here. So you have solved this kind of equations in your lower sections, right? And similarly, here you are going to learn about this kind of equations and what are the coefficients and how can we solve this kind of linear equations and how many solutions it has. So these are the content of this lesson. Okay, look at this. This is the example. So this is the example for the linear equation in two variables. So here x and y are the variables and these coefficients. Okay, so this is coefficient of x, 2 is the coefficient of x and 4 is the coefficient of y and 7 is a constant because it contains nothing, any variables here. Okay, that's why. So it is in the form of ax plus by plus c equal to 0. What is this? That is a general structure of a linear equation with the two variables x and y, where a, b and c are constants. So when we compare these two, what is a, b, c? So a is 2, so a is 2, that is coefficient of x, and b is 4, coefficient of y, and c is nothing but constant, that is 7, right? And similarly, how can we say whether it is a linear equation or not? According to the power only, right? The variables contains the maximum of the power 1 means that is called a linear equation. In polynomial also we have seen a linear polynomial. So what is linear polynomial? The degree of a polynomial is 1 means it is called a linear polynomial. In the similar way, it is satisfied for equation also. In equation also, the maximum power of the variable is 1 means the particular equation is said to be a linear equation. So one variable is there means linear equation with one variable. Two variables are there means a linear equation with two variables. So like that. Okay. So and so these are the example. This is one of the examples of a linear equation in one variable, right? So look at the next example. Write the following equations in the form of ax plus by plus c equal to 0. In the what is the form this one? It's a linear equation in two variables. So and what they're asking, and indicate the values of a, b and c like in the previous example. So in the previous example what we did, so it is an example for the linear equation. In that we found what is a, what is b and what is c by comparing with the general form. In the similar way, this question also having four subdivisions. In each subdivision we are going to write in the form of this general form, and then we are going to find out what is a and what is b and what is c, right? So let us see the solution. So look at the first question. 2x plus 3y equal to 4.37. But what is the general form of a linear equation? The general form of a linear equation is nothing but so the general form of linear equation is ax plus by plus c equal to 0. So that is the general structure of a linear equation in two variables. So when we compare these two, so in 2x plus 3y, but right hand side the constant is there, okay, but in general form right hand side 0 is there. So any constant term is there means you can bring it to left hand side, right? So how can we bring it into left hand side? This one, so 2x plus 3y, so this will become minus 4.37 equal to 0. Now it is in the form of a general equation, that is general form of a linear equation in two variable. Now compare these two now. So what is a? So a is 2 and what is b? So b is 3 and what is c? So c is minus 4.37. It is minus 4.37 because minus symbol is there, that's why. Suppose if you forget to convert it into the form of a linear equation like this, and if you are going to write directly from what is a, what is b, what is c means, definitely you may write c value plus 4.37, so that this mistakes, it's a common error. Therefore you can convert it in the form of a linear equation like this and then write the values of a, b and c, right? Right. So look at the next solution. So x minus 4 equal to root 3 into y, right? So here also we are going to convert this into the form of general. Okay, general form is nothing but ax plus by plus c equal to 0. So that is the general form. So here x coefficient, x term is here and this is a constant term and y term is here. So you should write the y term as second term, okay, so that it will become now, so x so now this equation will become x, and when we bring it to the left hand side it will become minus root of 3 into y, because y term will be the second term in general form, that's why, and constant will be the last term, that is minus 4 equal to 0. Now compare these two. Now when we compare these two, what is a? The coefficient of x is nothing but here 1, nothing is there, so we can take 1. So a equal to 1. What is b? So b equal to, so b equal to, what is b? So b equal to minus root 3. We can take with the symbol, definitely negative symbol is there means can take with the negative symbol, positive only there means leave it, no problem, and c equal to minus 4. So that is the solution of the equation, right? So what about the next one? So this one also here it is in the form of ax plus by plus c equal to 0. We are going to convert like this, but one of the side here 5x minus 3 will only there, right hand side or any one of the side, okay, I need any one of the side 0, so that bring it 4 into right hand side here, so it will become, so it will become now 5x minus 3y. So when we bring it this 4 into right hand side, it will become minus 4 equal to 0, right? So now compare, what is a now? A is nothing but coefficient of x, that is 5, and b is nothing but coefficient of y, that is minus 3, and c is nothing but your constant term. So constant term means minus 4, right? Look at the next one. So 2x minus y. So 2x equal to y they are given here. So we need right hand side 0, so that, so bring it y left hand side will become 2x minus y equal to 0. But here x term is there, y term is there, constant term is not available. So instead of that we can take, how can we take? So 2x minus y, so constant term is not available, so we can take plus 0 equal to 0, right? Now if we compare this to a general form, the coefficient of x is nothing but a, that is a equal to 2. So a equal to 2 and b equal to minus 1 and c equal to 0, right? So that is the process to write an equation in the form of a linear equation in two variable, that is into the general form, and to find out the value of a, b and c, right? Right. Next, solution of a linear equations in two variables. So how can we solve the given linear equation in two variables? Solve means we have to find out the value of the variable, that's it. So look at the example. Find the solution of x plus y equal to 5. So solution means we have to find out the value of the variable in the equation. So it is definitely a linear equation in two variables. So we are going to find out the value of both variables. Okay. So here, suppose x equal to 1 means what will happen? So substitute in the equation. So 1 plus y equal to 5. Therefore, y equal to, so 5, and when we transpose 1 into right hand side, it will become minus 1. Therefore, y equal to 4. So when we substitute x equal to 1, you will get y equal to 4. So 1 comma 4 is one of the solution of this equation. Okay. So it is not possible to find out the solution directly. But what is the procedure to find out the solution? We can substitute randomly any other number. You can substitute x equal to 100 also, or 0 also, or minus 2 also, whatever it is. Okay, now I'm going to substitute x equal to 0. What will happen? So x equal to 0 means, what about y value? Now substitute in the equation. So instead of x 0 plus y, so equal to 5. Therefore, what is y now? So y equal to, when we bring it 0 that side, it will become 5 minus 0. Therefore, y equal to 5 minus 0 is nothing but 5, right? Now the y value is nothing but 5. Now what is the solution? So x value 0 and y value 5. Okay, so that is another solution of the same equation. So if we proceed like this, how many solutions will we get? Infinite number of solutions, right? So how many solutions are linear equation in two variable having? The answer is infinite number of solutions. Okay, so that is a procedure to find out the solution of the given linear equation in two variables. So here I substituted x value and I found y value. You can substitute in first y value also, no problem. Okay, if you substitute a y value 1 means you will get x value. Okay, so like that you can substitute. Okay, so here I took x equal to 1 and x equal to 0. You may take x equal to 5 also, you can take x equal to 10 also. So whatever it is, you will get another y value, right? So let us continue the slide in the next video.